Hello, High Point. It's time to say let's make this morning a great day. My name is Naya, and I am your host for today's morning meeting. If you haven't already done so, breathe deep, take a seat as we begin our morning meditation and mindfulness exercise.
Wild horses, jumping around from past to present to future, refusing to sit still. And like a pack of wild horses, trying to force the mind to be still just doesn't work. The horses are wild in nature after all. But with practice and time, we can train the mind to be aware of when it's galloping in all directions. And we can guide it back to the present moment with a kind and friendly hand. So let's see if we can practice taming the mind by taking a few mindful, deep breaths. Whoever you are now, get comfortable. Eyes can be open or closed, and perhaps relaxing the shoulders. And now, taking a deep breath, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Noticing what thought or sensation the mind is chasing after. And again, just gently taking another deep breath in through the nose
I don't know if it rings, so that's
and
why I
out
handed
through the mouth.
10:36.
One last time, breathing in and breathing out. Similar to the wild horses, over time, the mind can become more tame, more calm, and may even start to enjoy more moments of stillness. Remember to just keep practicing.
Good morning, everyone. All right, happy Wednesday. We're right in the middle of the week. Can you believe it? Let's start our morning by checking the calendar together. Let's take a look at what month we're in. Steph, go ahead and pause this video and have someone come point at the month. All right, if you guessed November, you're correct at the top of the screen. It is the month of crisp air, cozy sweaters, and thankful hearts. It's a season of gratitude, kindness, and looking forward to Thanksgiving just around the corner. I want us to find today's date. We're looking for Wednesday, November 12th. Who can find it? Staff, go ahead and pause the video and have someone point at Wednesday, November 12th. All right, if you pointed to the one with the star, you are correct. Wednesdays are a special. They're the halfway point of the week, so it's a great time to just pause, check in with yourself, and keep that positive momentum going. But we've already done so much, and you guys are all doing amazing. So before we start our exercises, can everyone say with me on the count of 3, Wednesday, November 12th? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wednesday, November 12th. Awesome, everyone. So before we jump into our day, let's wake up our minds and bodies. Again, you can pause this video at any point if you need additional time. I want us to all sit up tall. Take a deep breath in. Stretch your arms up way up high and reach for those midway goals. Good job, everyone. Now I want you to roll your shoulders back and give your neck a gentle stretch. And shake out your hands. Awesome. And then I want you to shake your fingers like that. All right, good job. So, all right, everyone, it is Wednesday, November 12th. Let's make it a focused, kind, and energized day. Keep going strong. You're right in the middle of a great week. Stars shine, it's pop time. It's time for our pop culture segment of Morning Meeting. Today's story takes us to the heart of music history, where legends are celebrated and stars shine. Chappell Roan and Cyndi Lauper have officially been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and fans everywhere are cheering for this unforgettable moment. From bold pop anthems to fearless reinventions, these artists have inspired generations of musicians and fans alike. Now the story comes full circle. Roan, once inspired by Lauper's iconic hits, stood on stage to honor the woman who showed her and the world what it means to be unapologetically yourself. The music community watched, moved moved by the passing of the torch and the celebration of creativity, courage, and lasting influence. Now let's think about it for a moment. I have a question for you. If you could attend a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, which musician would you want to see honored and why? Would you want to see a pop musician, a rock musician, maybe like a Michael Jackson or a Beyonce? Who would you want to see? Steph, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. Moments like this remind us that music isn't just sound. It's a bridge between generations, a source of inspiration, and a celebration of courage and individuality. So have a rockin' awesome day. And Chaperone's a good one. She does that amazing. She does a couple amazing songs that I really like. But congrats to her. It is time to start our of the days, starting off with joke of the day. It says, I told my plant a joke. What do you think comes next? Drum roll, please, everyone. I'm waiting. Drum roll. Now that I told my plants a joke, now they're rooting for me. You get it? Anyone? Now they're rooting, but roots anyway. All right, our riddle of the day. The more of me you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? I want you to think about this. This is something you can see, and this is something that's on. It's something you can see. I'll say that. So, staff, go and pause this video and have that discussion of what it could be. Footsteps. The more of me you take, meaning more steps you take, the more you leave behind. Footsteps right behind you. This was a fun one. It was a little difficult, but I feel like if you really thought about it, especially because you can see footsteps when you walk and like behind you. But yes, footsteps. So if you guessed that right, great job. If you didn't, what an amazing opportunity to learn. It's time for our word of the day, where we learn a new word that helps us grow, learn, and make a world a better place. So are you ready to hear today's word? Today's word of the day is caring. Can you all say that with me? We'll do it on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Caring. Good job. Caring means showing love and concern for others. So I want you to think about what that looks like in our everyday lives. Can you think of a time when someone showed they cared about you? One of these ways that someone cared about me was, I can think of my mom made me coffee yesterday morning, and it showed that she cared because she knew I really wanted a cup of coffee, and that was very caring of her. So can you think of a moment of when your mom or someone special in your life showed that they cared? Just have to go and pause this video and ask that question. All right, I have another question for you. How does it feel when someone is caring towards you? Does it make you feel good or bad? Steph, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. Hope you guys had good discussion. Here's a sentence to help you remember the word. He is caring because he checks if I'm okay. Caring can happen anywhere, at day program, at home, or in your community. When we show others we care, we help others feel supported, loved, and valued. So remember, even small acts of caring, like asking if someone is okay or helping a friend, can make a big difference. Moving on to our November special days. Today we celebrate something warm, comforting, and full of love. It is National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day. So, why this day? National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day is observed every year on November 12th to honor the simple, powerful ways we can care for one another, whether through kind words, thoughtful actions, or just a warm bowl of soup. It's a day to celebrate comfort, connection, and stories that nourish both the heart and the spirit. From friends to family to neighbors and community members, today we recognize the little acts of kindness that make a big difference in people's lives. So let's see who's been paying attention. Here are two quick questions. Question one, what is National Chicken Soup for the Soul? When is National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day celebrated each year? Is it A, October 31st, B, November 12th, C, December 25th, or D, January 1st? Zach, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. All right, if you guess November 12th, you are correct. Here's the other question. What is the main purpose of National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day? That is such a mouthful. Is it A, to eat soup all day, B, to honor acts of kindness and caring, which is something we learned about today? Is it C, to watch TV shows about cooking, or D, to learn how to make every kind of soup? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. If you guessed B, you are correct. It is to honor acts of kindness and caring, which are both words we have learned during our Word of the Day segment these past couple weeks. So today, whether you share a story, help a friend, or enjoy a cozy bowl of chicken soup, remember that small acts of caring and connection can warm someone's heart. So I want us all to take a moment to say thank you for caring and spreading kindness. Happy National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day, everyone. All right, moving forward today, in honor of this day, I have a special Would You Rather. It's just to get us all thinking, would you rather spend a cozy afternoon enjoying a warm bowl of chicken soup while reading or listening to a heartwarming story, or spend the same afternoon binge watching your favorite feel-good movies with friends? Take a moment to think about it. Which would you choose? And which would you want to spend your day of comfort? Staff, go ahead and pause this video and ask that question. All right, if you love quiet moments of reflection and a little bowl of comfort, and a story could warm your heart in a special way. If you enjoy laughter, friendship, and sharing happy moments, watching feel-good movies with friends lets you spread joy and cheer. Either way, both choices are filled with kindness, connection, and a spirit of National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day, reminding us that small acts of care and togetherness can make a big difference. So, whichever you choose, both are a pretty good option. It is time for our daily schedule review, so take this time to review any activities planned for the day. If any changes came up, go ahead and pause this video and have that discussion. All right, High Point friends, that's a wrap for today's morning meeting. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, your cheer, and your smiles. You make this time special every day of the year. Just remember, you have the power to make today amazing in every single way, whether it's learning something new, helping a friend, or just smiling. You can take today and fill it with joy, laughter, and light. So stand tall, give yourself a pat on the back because we did something great together here. Have an amazing day. It's hump day, and I'm sure tomorrow will be even better. Bye, guys.